Okay, hang on. It's
Recording
gonna
is
yell
on.
at you. Okay. Oh, are you ready?
Yes.
I'm ready too. Okay, give me a second. I'm like kind of moving out this other person, and I'm gonna bring in this other person as well. You're gonna see me like stare off into nothingness. That's just how it is. Hang on. Where? Hold on. God, that's such a different vibe from it's so interesting feeling the different ones and how different he is. Like he shows up and he's like, yep, I made it. Just very straightforward. And I'm, hold on, hang on. God, that's a lot. He does a lot of like this. We're talking. He's like, yeah, like that. Hang on. This is called the wave. It starts off small and you build it and it gets bigger. Hang on. Come get me anytime she wanted. That's you. So this was a really trusting relationship back and forth. Really trusting relationship back and forth. Hey, hang on. He's already back to being younger. He's like, oh, back in my younger years, like I was good looking like that. And I'm like, I'm sure you are. I'm sure you were. Like he's puts his thing on being a nice looking gentleman, you know? Like, okay. Hey, hang on. He's like talking about like, this is passive aggressive almost in a way, but not in a bad way. He's like, oh, they don't want me there. They wouldn't want me there. Like I would give them hell about it or something. Just like being funny about it, like knocking, like messing with people. Like he's spunky. Hang on. You could come to him with anything, but I give you my opinion. That's what we have. That's what we say. Hang on. Wait. So like the last couple of years was like really like phone conversations with him back and forth mostly?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was living in a different state.
Perfect. Okay. Sorry, we're talking about it. I was like, show me the relationship. How did it go? Like near the end, how was that? And all he has is on the phone. Yep. So he's talking about how we still had it, but it was here. Talking about like two ships passing in the night. Hang on. Stop using analogies. Give me words.
That's all he did.
That's what he's saying. I'm like, why are we giving me analogies all the time? Oh my God. Hang on. I was there for that. So he was there for pregnancy. I was there for that. I asked him about that. I was like, what? Wait. Do you already have this son already?
Yeah. I had him 6 months after he had passed.
Cool. Because I'm like, what about kids? What is this? Because she says she's pregnant. He was like, I am the grandson, like that. I was like, yeah. Oh, okay, cool. That's why he keeps talking about I was there for that. Hang on. You go into your mind a lot. Like you internalize a lot of things and keep it there. And he's like making me go into your head with you. And it's like dizzying almost sometimes. It's like, it just keeps going around. Hang on. So you moved away and then you met the person you're with and then they kept you away because of that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay. I asked him, I said, so I see we're getting married soon. I was like, congratulations. How do you feel like that? And he was just like, I like the guy. I was like, okay, so what happened with that? And he was like, well, like she moved away, met this person. That's why I kept her away, blah, blah, blah. He says that, hang on. Not everybody can like make it all the way up here. Wait, what? Hold on. He shouldn't have died that young. He's not that old. Hang on. Hang on. It's almost like he's talking about how he didn't recognize what was going on with his own body or something like that, how he wasn't paying attention to it or recognizing it. Yeah.
He did it on Christmas. On Christmas of 2012, he was put on a ventilator, and June 8th is when he passed. We had less than a week with him. It was stage 4 terminal lung cancer is what he passed from. So I was going to announce my pregnancy at Christmas, and I found out that he had this, and I was going to then announce it in January. And then I'd gotten a phone call from my mom saying that the next 24 hours were really important. And then a week later is when we had to take the ventilator out. So we didn't know. We didn't know that we didn't have that much time with him.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Wow. No wonder. I'm like, this is like, I should have known. Everybody else should have known, but like, it just didn't.
Yeah, we should have known. Well, there were things towards the end that we now recognize as being what it was, but and me and my grandmother always say that, you know, we should have known, and we didn't.
Yeah.
It was a rough time. Very, very rough time.
Holy crud. Well, he's recognizing that because he felt it, he understood it, he knew what it was, but like, I mean, he didn't, know like that, but it just got out of hand too quickly.
They found out in November that he had tumors, and then it was in January when he passed. So it was only 2 months.
Oh my God. Sorry. The way when they say stuff, I'm just like, what? Oh my God. He's still, okay, so y'all are still in contact with grandma because they're saying you're still holding her hand or something like that? What's going on with her?
Yeah, she's actually the one who's going to be walking down the aisle in 2 weeks.
You are literally still holding her hand. Yeah!
Yeah. Yep.
Cool. I was
We're
like,
very, very close.
Perfect. I go, well, what about her? How's their relationship? He was like, oh, they're still together. And he's like, they're still holding each other's hands. I was like, okay, wonderful. He goes, he's apologizing to can you show this to her too? He's apologizing to his wife, so grandmother, about, hang on, it's a thought comes in and then it leaves. Hang on. He's talking about like, I didn't mean to put you through all that. He's apologizing to her. Hold on. She sensed stuff was going on with him. And he's just like, she's like, oh, you should do this. And he's like,
Yep. Yep. He told her that he had said earlier that year that he should have gone to the doctor a lot earlier than he did. It just because he was that no nonsense military person that he didn't thought that he would be okay.
That's
so
okay. No wonder. Yeah. Is she like a little lady compared to him, or like a lot shorter lady compared to him?
Actually, I think so. I think there's actually a bit of a height difference between them.
Okay, because he keeps looking down, and for me, when he puts himself next to her, and he looks down at her. So it's like he should have been protecting her. He should have been okay, but like she was the one always on his ass at the same time. That's a whole.
Always.
Yeah, that's a. Oh my God! Wait, how? He lost a lot of his military friends too. I'm guessing he kept in contact with them or something like that over the years. I don't know.
I think over the years, yeah.
Yeah, because he just said, I'm with my buddies. And I'm like, okay, fine. So you're with them. And he's talking about, hang on. Did either him or the wife like lose a sister?
My Aunt Mavis just passed away actually a couple weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. Perfect. Because he keeps saying like, I'm with the sister, I'm with the daughter, I'm with the sister, like that thing. And so I'm like, who is this? He hasn't brought her forward yet, but like you can feel this female energy that comes around. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
my Aunt Mavis just passed away not too long ago. That was my grandmother's sister.
perfect. Oh my god, can you tell her that? Oh, that's so cool. Sorry. I don't normally go into that, but he keeps like referencing, like, let her know I'm with the sister. I'm with the
Okay.
sister. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god, hang on. It's like she's fine and like fiery as ever or something like that. Like
Oh
he's
my God, she had such a personality that blazed through everybody.
yes, that's what he keeps talking. He keeps showing me fire, like, oh, she's still you
Oh
know?
yeah,
Oh
she
my
was
God.
up until the very end.
Oh, perfect, perfect. Hang on. Wait. So are you okay? God, I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Gotta keep him in line, you know. I gotta keep him in line, you know. I was like, I know. Who do you have to keep in line? Hang on. He said, I was out of that body. Okay, now we're going back to passing. He was like, I was out of that body so fast, Amy. You wouldn't even know what happened. I said, okay. He said he's upset about like not even upset. He doesn't like people crying over him. He doesn't like people whining over him. He didn't like that people were like, hold on. So grandmother, his wife, was up in there until the end with him.
Yeah, all of us were. Yeah.
So let her know that he knows that because he keeps having the circle of family, and specifically like how much he appreciates her, like, you know, that whole stint of their relationship all the way up until the end. He keeps talking about how he has like, I'm guessing he didn't lose his hair, but like he lost a lot of it or something like that because
it started getting a lot thinner because he always had thick hair, and towards the end is when it started getting thinner, but he never lost it up until the end.
Perfect, because he keeps going, I have all of it now, and I'm like, are you bald? He's like, no, and he keeps showing me like little pieces, and so I'm like, all right.
It used to swoop at the top when he would comb it over. It was this piece that always swooped and came over.
Really? Oh, yeah. He has a perfect bang look, doesn't he? Oh my
God. Always had that black comb in his pocket.
Every time. So no wonder he puts so much emphasis on like being a nice looking gentleman, right? No wonder he has that vibe still, right? Wait. And this is from your mom's side, correct?
Yeah, it was my mom's dad.
Perfect. Okay, because he's referencing like the daughter there and saying hello to her. So that would be your okay. So let her know that. He said, hang on. Appreciate it, darling, but there was nothing you could do about it, man. Mom's in shock. Hold on. Poor mom, nervous. He's like making me feel all these feelings from everybody. He's like pushing me in people's bodies right now. So what happened? Waiting for her now. He's buried?
He's cremated.
Where's he at though? Why would he be waiting for her?
He's cremated at Abraham Lincoln National Cemetery in Illinois.
Okay. Because he keeps, okay, perfect. Because I'm like, whenever they're cremated, they always, well, for me personally, I always talk about where they're at, like if they're on like a mantle or whatever it is. And he's like, he's stuck. We're not moving anywhere. Our bodies, that's why I asked if he's buried.
Yeah.
Wait. Putting pennies on him or something like that. That's weird. Hang on. What does that mean? Hang on. Or like
it was every time I go and visit him, I put a penny on his grave on the top of it, and the kids did it the last time they were there.
Really?
Yeah. We do it. You do it at national cemeteries because they get picked up for free and cleaned and everything. So you put the pennies on the top to remember the fallen.
Really?
Yep. In fact, the penny that I dropped last time was the year that I was born. So
shut up. Oh my God. Oh, that's so wow. Okay. I was like, what else do you want to say? And he's like, he goes, they keep putting pennies on it. Or they keep putting, I'm like, what does pennies on it mean?
Penny, yep. We keep putting pennies on it. That's all we do. We don't put anything else. We always put pennies.
That's funny. Okay, so know that when you do that, he acknowledges it and he knows it too. Okay? Oh my God. Do you really want a daughter?
I do. I have 2 boys right now, and I really wanted a girl.
Okay. That's like moving forward because he keeps making me. I was like, are there other kids coming forward? What happens
Well,
with that?
Drew, my fiance, has a daughter that we actually just gained custody of over the past couple of months, and she's right there in the middle of our ages of the kids.
Really?
She's
Oh my
7.
God. Okay. Because he keeps talking about wanting a daughter, like new daughter, and I'm like, but then when I go into like pregnancy and birth, like I don't see it, and so I'm like, where does his daughter come from? So that's where that comes from. Okay. Hang on. Tell us. He just likes to come into your house and he likes to sit there and like listen to the commotion, listen to like the talking, listen to the like the back and forth. He's oh my God. Hold on. You have them all like on lockdown. You're a great mom, by the way. Because he's talking about how like you have everything, like this is your sandwich. This is for this person. This is here. Da 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 da. Like
I do.
everything.
I am like
Yep. And he's like just sitting there listening to this happening. Hold on. There's something about like who has the dog? You have the dog? Hang on.
we have a dog.
Cool. Okay. Cool. Because he shows up animal, and then I'm like, what is this? Is it dead or alive? And he's talking about this one, and he's like, well, at least the dog sees me. At least the dog sees me. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, well, because the dog is currently at my mother-in-law's house, but every time he comes into the house, I have my grandfather's chair that he held all of us in, and including the couch from my grandparents' house as well. And he sits there at the chair and will just sit there. He won't look anywhere else except for that chair. And like that's just what it is. And we never could understand why, because you can't pull him away from it. He just sits there.
Because he's in that house, he's in that room, and he keeps just literally talking about how he talks to this dog, or like the dog will see him. And so know that when that's happening, that he's there. Okay. They all come through. A lot of times they'll try to come through for animals. Like that's a big thing. Hold on. He wants, this is going to be hard to like decipher in my head right now. He wants to help y'all like financially. He wants to help that way, but then he also puts in that will come around after grandma or something like that, like more. I don't know what that means. And I'm like, I don't understand that. And he's talking about how, have you ever thought about, hold on. God, I really like you to have grandma's house when like everything, like I would love you to live there. That's a whole nother thing. Sorry. It's like they lived in that same house for like a super long time, correct?
There were 2 houses that they lived in for a super long time. One of them was in Aurora, Illinois, actually, that we had thought that's gone on the market more recently, that we've kind of joked around going and getting. And then the other one is the house that they bought right before, well, about 10 years before he passed. That one.
Okay, so there's someone joking about like go and buy grandmother's house or live in grandmother's house, and so I'm like, what does that mean? Like grandma lives there already, so that would make sense. Okay, so if you've been joking about that, hang on.
We have a couple times.
Yeah, he keeps talking about oh there'd be enough room, like go, like he's pushing you. That's a whole nother thing, but like you don't. Hang on. How far away? How many states are you away right now? Because they're like, I don't know if you want to move that far away. Like, what is that?
I'm in Connecticut right now, and I moved to Connecticut about a year ago, and they're in Illinois.
Wow.
So yeah, it's about 14 to 15 hours.
Holy crap! I know. I drove from Boston to Ohio in one day. That was 15. That's a long stint.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and then from Ohio down to Texas. That was very long days.
That's horrible. Oh my God.
It was. Had to get back. Wait, hold on. Wait. Okay, are you, do you see when I get stuck? Are you Okay, there's some sort of delineation. He's making me hear a conversation. It's just like, oh, like, no, you should come down here. So like they should come to you, but then it's like, no, we're gonna end up like packing everybody up and then going over there. Are y'all planning on doing that by the end of this year?
No, the only thing not that I don't know. I mean, we haven't really talked about it. We do plan on packing everybody up on Sunday, and we're going back to Illinois to my grandmother's house because it's the week of the wedding.
Okay. Sorry. He's like, okay, perfect. Sorry. Okay, so it's over there, so that's why. Okay.
Yeah, we're actually going to be staying at my grandmother's house for it.
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, because he keeps going, oh, they can come over here. They can come over here and see. Nope. And he goes, nope, they got to pack everybody up and the kids. And they keep showing me National Lampoon's like vacation and like.
Yep. That's exactly how it is.
Okay. So that will be good. Hang on. I'll be there. He'll be there. He just said, I'll be there. I said, okay. Hold on. Hold on. He's saying, he's showing me many things. He's talking about tattoos. He's talking about something where like hanging on something. I don't think you have it yet. I think you're going to get it or something like that. He's talking about how, are you wearing like a silver pendant of his or something like this for the wedding or something like that?
My grandmother asked me if it was okay to wear my grandfather's wedding ring to the wedding, and I have the tattoo when he died.
There you go. Perfect. Are you trying to make that bigger? Are you gonna like make? Oh, there it is. There you go.
I got this one done for him, and then this one I do plan on actually making it
all the way up.
Yeah.
Cool.
Kind of, and I got his favorite flowers.
Oh my God!
A memorial sleeve.
Yes, because he keeps showing me tattoo and he's like, oh, it's here, but then it's bigger and then it's going to get bigger. And then he keeps talking about like, he makes me hear, this is obviously gold, but makes me hear that. And so I'm like, okay. And he's like attaching it. It's attaching us on the wedding. This is it. So know that all of that is coming to fruition and he's perfectly fine with that. Oh man, when you go back in there, he's going to be with you. You're going to be walking around. You're going to be touching things. You're going to be feeling it. You're going to need to take a couple of moments by yourself, walking in his room, like feeling all that, soaking it up. He's like having himself follow you in the future, like what is going to happen. And just know when you're there, talk to him. He's going to be there. I asked him, why is he in Illinois? I said, why didn't you move south? He goes, I don't know why we didn't move south, like down there. I was like, I don't know what that is.
They moved to Cleveland, and he's been to Hartford, and he was born in Michigan, and then they went to Illinois, but they've never been, and they were in California, but they've never been south.
No. Okay. Yeah. He's like, I don't know. Cause I'm like, did you go to Florida? Is it hot? Like, how is that? He's like, I don't know why I didn't go south. I'm like, it's okay. Hold on. He's like, I drove, I guess, his own family halfway across country. I just wanted them to settle. So he's okay with that. He says, hold on. You were there with him enough. Like, don't say, I wish you were there. I wish I was there with you more. I wish I was there for you more. Like all that stuff. Like you did a great job. Like he's making me replay your thoughts in my head and don't feel like any of that. And he loves you to death. I mean, all the way through, right? I mean, like legit, because that's where we're at right now. But like hold on. I want you to make sure to take care of that little one, okay? That's what he talks about with you. I want you to make sure to take care of that little one, okay? He says, he's talking about your husband when he gets like rowdy and out of hand. He's like, I'm gonna get him like that or something like that. I'm like, okay, stop. He's just like messing with you. It's all joking.
He used to do that with, yeah.
Mm-hmm. He's just joking about it. And he goes, hang on. Where? He's like trying to, hang on. He's like walking around like your bedroom. Are you in a bedroom right now?
I am actually. I'm in my bedroom.
Okay, I can always. He's like walking around this bedroom. Like, where is it at? And he's like showing me the back of your head. I'm like, oh, she must be in a bedroom. But like this,
yep. I am actually.
Perfect. Okay. Do you not have a headboard for your bed?
No, actually, I'm currently using a bunch of pillows and a wall.
Oh my god! Okay, he's walking around. I was like, "Can you tell me something about like the room you're in, or if you're there?" And he was like, "Come on." He's like, "We got to get a headboard." And I was like, "They probably do. Like they have it."
He used to get so mad because there's a second bedroom at my grandmother's house that doesn't have a headboard. And I finally gave them my old bed that had a headboard because their bed still had the headboard.
Really?
And yeah, it's this whole thing about the headboard and everything.
Well, he's still talking about the headboard. Like he's legit like walking around this space. And he, oh my god, where? He goes, gotta go feed the fam. Are you gonna go and like feed everybody after this? Is this dinner time now? Like where are you going
Yeah.
right now? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I said, okay. I go, what are we doing now? And he's walking out of your door, and I was like, well, where are you going? He's like, we gotta go feed them. We gotta go feed the family. Yeah. And I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, well, I'll tell her that too. So just know he's gonna leave with you all at the same time. It's the whole thing. So for right now, gosh, I love this. This is so great. Do you have any, and I guess in closing for right now, do you have any questions for me or anything?
Not really.
He loves you.
It's been so hard to grieve him because he raised me until I was about 6 years old, and I was very close with him, and
He keeps giving you candy in my head over and over and over again.
what is it?
Candy. He keeps giving you candy in my head.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing is that when I was younger, he used to sneak me candy, and he used to when I'd make like paper cookies out of cardboard, he used to eat them, and like he was the biggest person in my life, and it's
He's
been so hard without him, and I want him there at the wedding on Friday, and I just want to make sure that that's where he's gonna be with me.
He will be there. Do you have a seat for him?
I do. We actually we got a seat at the ceremony, and then he has his own table that's gonna have his favorite beer on it.
There you go. You go. Cool. Because he says, I go, what about the wedding? He goes, she's gonna keep the seat for me. I said,
Yep.
Cool.
Yep, that was the plan.
Yeah.
But it's just I needed this because I needed the closure, and I haven't grieved, and
I know.
it's hard. It's been really hard on me and on my grandma, of course. So
I know. Well,
that's why.
What I want you to do right now is if you ever need me or she needs me or anybody, please email me first.
Okay.
From me losing my daddy too personally and everybody else, I totally understand exactly what you're going through. But I can also tell you that they're there still nagging about how you need to get a headboard for your bed too. And so, but what I want you to do right now, really in closing with this, is before you go out into the world, before you feed the family, before he leads you out there and makes you do everything, like, come on.
Like I have to.
Yeah, get on task. I want you to take a couple of moments to yourself, and I want you to have a good breather. And then I also like you to have a good, like, 1 minute cry. Okay. Because there's all this energy that comes in and it's cool, but we got to let it dissipate. Otherwise it makes us feel woo later on. Okay. And then the other thing I want you to do is tonight, before you go to bed, I want you to take about 5 minutes and I want you to tell him thank you. And I want you to tell him you love him. Okay. And when you go and see him before the wedding, I want you to put some extra pennies on there. Okay.
Okay, and that's actually what we planned on doing. I was going to see if I can make the trip out Monday morning when I get back into town with the kids, all of them, and go play pennies.
Well, go do it. Yeah, he was talking about. I was like, are they going to see you? And he was like, yep. And I was like, all right. So go and do that. And then if you, like I said, if you have any questions or if you need me, just email me. Okay.
I will. Thank you so much for everything.
Anytime, Megan. I love this. He loves you. And if you need anything, just let me know. Okay.
I will. Thank you for everything.
Anytime, Megan.
Bye.
Bye.